Alright, what's going on guys? It's Almond. Welcome back to another Wizard101 video. In today's video, we're looking at the new Crowns Reward event that they just added into Wizard101. And we kind of all expected this to happen. I mean, it usually happens. So like if you go based upon like the prior instances we've had a Crowns Reward event, we've been having one for the past like you can just see the stars align and you can just tell that there was going to be a Crowns Reward event this winter. And surprise surprise, that's exactly what happened. And I want to give you guys my thoughts and opinions on this because I know a lot of players are going to have their own opinions on this, saying that it's either good, bad, whatever. And I'm just going to give you guys my honest opinion about it. So if you do enjoy this type of content, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, all type of stuff. And let's actually talk about the Crowns Reward event, right? Because the fact that we all knew, right? We all knew it was going to happen. And if we look at the Crowns Reward event, it goes all the way up to, I believe, like 130k, which is absurd, right? I mean, yeah. Oh, all right, back to what I was saying. Quick intermission. I had to like help out transferring powers, but back to what I was saying. So when it comes to the mount, it's 130k crowns. Now this is just how it usually is. I know people are going to be like, well, that's way too overpriced, but that's just something that they value the 55% mount at. Sometimes I think it's varied, but it's roughly around the mark. We've even had Crowns Reward events that have gone up to like 200k or 300k, and those are like for specific outfits that sometimes don't even come back. Like we've had one outfit actually come back once, and that's about it. So this mount, it's specifically targeted at 130k because of the fact that it's a 55% mount, and there's only a few 55% mounts in the game, and they're all the same scooter. I don't think there's anything else that gives a 55% mount, and they're always locked behind Crowns Reward events. I think there was one time where they tossed in the shop, I could be wrong, but I think it was valued at like a dummy price anyways. So that's that. Now it's a very niche 5% mount extra, you know, because like usually the mounts that you can get from like the crown shop, like bundles, is like 50%. And you know, you could put on the Boots of the Comet and you know, you can stack that on, whatever, but this is technically better. I mean, it's just kind of niche, right? If you want it, you got it type thing. I'll probably go for it because I do want a 55% mount. I don't have one on this account due to the fact that every time there is a 55% mount, I am not on the game or I'm just really busy. So this time I'm making sure I actually do get this mount, but I'm not going to just spend 130k right off the rip. I wouldn't recommend it to anybody because it is going to be the 12 days of Spiral coming up, and the fact that we might get discounts, new stuff might be in the like in the crown shop. Who knows, we might get a sale on packs. I don't know, right? But we just have to wait and see exactly what the 12 days of Spiral is. So I would wait till like the last day or maybe like the last 24 hours to actually spend you know, whatever you want. You know, if there's stuff in the shop and you're already going for it, that's fine, understandable. But I think this and the extra character slot are like the highlights for me. This is what saves it. But if we look at the actual rewards that you go up, I think players are kind of disappointed. I can understand where the disappointment's coming into, and I myself am kind of like okay, well, there's not that much value here, at least in my opinion. So you get the elf packs, right? These are the elf packs that just got updated, and you guys saw my previous video. I uploaded like a video saying like, hey, there's the new energy gear in here, or like the fishing gear, which give you like 1 extra percent at 170. So that's cool that they tossed them in here. We're eventually going to get them in the crown shop anyways. But they added stuff that's from the Scroll of Fortune. They added the Chimney Sweep set. I can toss up an image on the screen right here. Luckily Play, he is in one of my guilds that I'm usually in. He has the full set, and obviously I didn't play when this came out. So to me, I don't mind this because I don't have this full set. But to a player that already has this full set, you're going to be like, well, this is kind of useless. Why do I want the full set again, right? Because I think they literally just tossed in the full set, included with like the teleport effect, the mount. I think even they literally tossed in the emote too. So basically it's the whole scroll. So players are kind of like, well, I already have it, so why am I getting all this stuff? This is legit all stuff from the scroll. The only thing that's different is the roadster mount that was part of that scroll is now a perm. Before, like how they do it in scrolls is that they would give you like 3 or 4 different like there'll be a mount in there and it'll give you like 3 or 4 30-day versions of those. and then eventually they'll release like the permanent variant, but it'll be locked behind like a Crowns Reward event, which essentially what this is, right? You're getting that perm mount, you're getting that extra character slot, and you're also getting that 55% mount. Now the Roadster, it looks all right. I don't know if I would actually use it as a mount per se, because you guys already know my whole theme is Mushu and stuff like that. Maybe like all my like extra characters, because I do have my 7 initial characters that, you know, you guys see all the time in videos, and then I have like my 2 or 3 extra other characters that just sit there. They kind of just like wear whatever type thing, but who knows, I might use that whenever that comes out. But it's still kind of niche. It's only like, I don't even think it's a 55% mount. Obviously it isn't, but I don't think it's 50 either. I think it might be 40. I could be wrong. You guys can let me know in the comments below, because I'm not gonna buy this right off the rip. I'm kind of just, like I said, gonna wait for the 11 days per se. But yeah, if you don't have this, I can see it being beneficial towards you. Maybe you like this stuff, but I think it's a missed opportunity that they didn't throw in benefits. I think they should have thrown in crafting benefits. They should have thrown in double pet XP. Any of the benefits, honestly. They could have tossed in energy elixirs, something, right? But it's a very like niche thing. Like, I honestly, what they should do moving forward is have an option where you can pick or choose your reward. So for example, let's say this emote brush off, right? Let's say I get to the 30k, it should say or and then something else. Like maybe if I don't want the brush off emote, I can pick something else, right? That's for the reward. I think that's something that they should go about. I know other companies and other games do that, where they have like, oh, if you already have this, you can just pick this other option instead. So definitely they should do something like that later down the line. Like maybe toss in benefits. Maybe if I don't want a hyper elixir per se, let me get like a crafting benefit, let me get a energy elixir, let me get double pet XP, double gardening, something like that, right? I think that players would actually appreciate that a little bit more. I know some players want other things in these Crowns Reward events. You guys can let me know in the comments below, what would you want in the Crowns Reward event? But that's something I would want, right? Having benefits and stuff like that, because those are always good to have. There's no con to them, especially the crafting ones that are like 5 hours. That's legit how I was able to farm all these reagents and these pity reagents, is because I had access to that, which is only accessible through Crowns Reward or Majid in the genie. So only those 2 ways are the accessible way. So that's why I'm like, well, you know, they should have tossed it in here. I think that would have been beneficial. Packs are kind of niche. I mean, they're always going to toss in packs. Like there's a mega snack pack in here, like really. They just love mega snack packs. Like I said, if there was an option for ore, I would probably redeem like an energy elixir or like a benefit that's like a certain amount of hours. That would be more beneficial to me. But for me, like right now, like now that I'm looking at this, I don't mind getting the chimney set, because A, I don't have it. But from a perspective where I'm like, oh, I already have it, why do I want another set? I can see where the argument comes in play, like, dude, I don't want another set. Maybe you want the teleport on another character because you didn't want to buy the scroll twice, you know? So it really just comes down to personal preference. I know a lot of people are going to be annoyed at this, especially like, I don't know why they tossed in more housing stuff. A housing community is excited for this, I'm pretty sure. Who knows? I haven't really like asked them their opinion on this, but who knows, they might actually be using these and they might need these. But I think these should have been like something else to me, right? It would have been nice to have benefits here. I don't know what else they could toss in. Packs, maybe maybe a different something else. Really, I think they could have done something else that's like very doable here, like, because you're already getting to 80k crowns for a housing item. I don't know, I feel like this housing stuff should be moved all the way to the bottom and move everything up. And I think that would be more fair to like the housing people, in my opinion, because there's no way 80k crowns for a chimney. To me, that's wild. But overall though, that's kind of like my opinion on this. I'm obviously still going to spend 130k, which is wild to say, because I do want that 55% out and I need the extra character slot. I wasn't here when they released a character slot, like I think a couple months back, but that was because, you know, the whole Hun House situation and everything like that, so I missed out on the extra character slot. So I do need this regardless, because what I usually do is I do make pets sometimes, and I don't have a character that I can just delete and keep hatching and like making pets on. So that's why I need this extra character slot, because I use the level 50 elixir on my other characters, but you know, we don't talk about that. So yeah, that's why I need that. But overall, I think the pass itself to me is like It's like a 7. It's like a nice 7, but I'm being genuine because this is what's carrying. Like these two items are carrying it for me. If these two items didn't exist, let's say the mount didn't exist, it would probably be like a 4. Or probably like a 5, somewhere around there. That's about it. I mean, I don't mind getting this stuff, like I said, because I don't have it, but I know where the argument comes in play from other characters. But you guys let me know, are you guys actually going to spend 130k crowns for your 55% mount? You let me know, right, in the comments down below. Or if you guys want to see something else in the Crowns Word event, let me know in the comments below. I want to see what your guys' opinion is on this, because this is wild. But don't do this immediately. Please do not do this immediately. We will have we still have the 12 days of Spiral. There's probably going to be some sales. Who knows? There might be some stuff on that might be actually worth your while. So don't just day one whale to 130k crowns. Don't. So that's my opinion. And yeah. So hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, all type of stuff. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys.